This is Defcon 3 by KT, and I'm KT McFarland. Recently, Secretary of State Clinton presented Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov with a desktop button labeled what she thought was the Russian word for reset, a play on words about the Obama administration's intention to reset the U.S.-Russian dialogue. Well, apparently nobody on Hillary's staff checked the spelling because the button actually had the Russian word for overcharged. Oops. It was a silly mistake, but nonetheless symbolic of the Obama administration's approach. Ready, fire, aim. Driven by the fierce urgency of now with the economy, they're applying the same frenetic pace to foreign policy and charging off half-cocked in a dozen different directions at once. The one thing I learned in my years at the White House is an administration can only focus on a handful of crises at a time. If a president and his team try to deal with everything all at once, they end up focusing on none of them. Being commander-in-chief is all about setting priorities. No doubt U.S. relations with China are important, as are our relations with Russia and East Asia and Europe and South America and Africa. The chronic state of war between Israel and the Palestinians is also important, and so are those prisoners at Gitmo. But none of them are as urgent as Iran's nuclear program. Unless something changes very soon, Iran will be a nuclear power in the next year or so and an immediate threat to Israel's continued existence. If Israel concludes within the next few months that the Obama administration is unable or unwilling to stop Iran, it will, in all likelihood, bomb Iran's nuclear facilities, setting off a cascade of crises infecting the entire world. Look, maybe it's unfair to expect Obama to have solved the Iranian nuclear problem by now, but he should at least have started, because he's running out of time. There are no do-overs when it comes to nukes. That's Defcon 3 by KT, and I am KT McFarland.